one who imposes the unity among diversity, and he's the one who imposes the regularity among some irregularity. Now, if you reject that, then I want you to explain to me how you can speak meaningfully in your world, and you're going to have to give an account of your foundational parameter. Since God is not your foundational parameter, then you're going to need to tell me what is your foundational parameter.
Classic burden shifting.
No, it's not burden shifting, okay? If you read the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, okay, on atheism, have you read that, Mr. Fiction?
Are we appealing to authority now? Is that what we're doing?
Okay. No, that's not the fallacy of authority. What we're dealing is we're dealing with a resource, okay? Well, when you say it's burden shifting, are you appealing to an authority?
No, I'm saying you made a claim and then you turned it on him instead of acting, just like yesterday when I asked.
Well, why do I need to appeal to anything? Wouldn't that be appealing to an authority?
I mean, why would you make claims and not demonstrate?
Okay, listen to me carefully. You are welcome to come in here and chat and disagree and challenge. But if you do your usual shtick of the past of dodging, okay, when somebody asks you a direct question, then you're not going to be welcome in here and you will be very quickly server muted. Now, I asked you a direct question.
You didn't answer mine.
Okay. Listen, are we going to play this little game like you're a 15-year-old boy at the cafeteria table? Are we going to do this again?
I'm fine.
Are we going to do this again, or are you going to put on your big boy pants?
Yeah. Listen, I'm fine to answer your questions since it's obvious you won't answer mine. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, hey, Skylar, I think you know me by now. If you try to bullshit me with your usual shtick, it's not going to work. You're not going to last long here. Now, if you want to act like an adult, okay, then we can interact. Okay?
I'm waiting for the conversation to start.
Yeah, so am I, because what you are doing is you're derailing it in your usual tactics. Now, you said burden shifting, okay? The fact of the matter is both the God and the not God world are propositional and require defense. When I came into the room, the Exalted One was defending his not Godism, and I'm challenging him about the coherence of his worldview. Prior to you coming in here, I gave a defense of the coherence of the God world, okay? So there's no burden shifting here. Now, are you of the opinion that somebody can be neutral toward the creator-creature distinction?
I don't know.
Okay. So the answer is yes. Okay.
Well, the answer was I don't know. But
no, when you say I don't know, really what I'm qualifies as yes. Okay.
Not really.
Either you listen. Okay. In your position, do you affirm the existence of God? Do you deny the existence of God, or do you withhold judgment?
I believe there's a God, yeah.
Okay. So could you explain to me how you went from being a deist to an atheist, and now you believe in God again?
Okay. So, well, I mean, through thought process, careful consideration, talking to theists, listening to different ideas, and going through a process. Like anybody else who changes their beliefs, I have a process. I'm open-minded. I like to listen.
I have someone at my door. I'll be right back.
Of course you do. But just to be clear, if I wasn't an atheist, I was a deist, agnostic, and I lean pantheistic right now. I've been on modern.
Well, no, just tell the audience. And he's going to have a debate with him about why Jehovah's Witnesses are wrong.
No, and this is amazing because I love how you have repeatedly come here, right? And people just say all the time, "Oh, Darth hasn't converted anybody, or he doesn't do anything. He just argues." Meanwhile, you've come here and you've changed your position every single time. You know why? Because you're starting to realize how silly your argument is.
Who are you talking? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Yes.
I don't ever come in Discord. I've been here twice.
Well, you've come here to speak to Darth, right?
Well, I came in the room. Yeah, I want to talk to Darth because Darth told me to come back today.
Exactly. So you hardly come on Discord. You hardly come on Discord ever, but you catch Darth at the right moment to come into Discord now.
Oh yeah, I was just randomly coming on.
Exactly. No, oh, you were randomly now. Now it's
well,
random.
I mean, Darth did invite me on. I mean, is there an issue? Are you like?
No, I'm not
wanting me
saying
to talk to
anything.
Darth? I'm not sure what your point is.
My point is that everyone always says, "Oh, he just rants and just mutes people," but yet, you see, you're an example because I've seen him do this many times.
Oh, it's not through Darth that I've changed my opinion.
Oh,
no,
of course
it has
not.
nothing to do with Darth.
Not.
No, Darth is like I think the worst example of.
Oh, of course it is. Well, that's why you need to come back and touch base with him, right? Would you learn something new?
Oh, there's tons of. There's tons of good. I love like my favorite Christian apologist is C.S. Lewis, hands down. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, but you're here right now.
Yeah, because I like to embarrass this guy.
You're not embarrassing anybody. You're just embarrassing yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Would you like to talk? Would one of you guys like to talk religion?
I mean, you can
instead of just talking about each other, we could just talk about
I'm just talking about the facts, and the facts are.
Sure. Would you like to talk about religion?
You came back here specifically to speak to Darth because he's affected you in such a way that you need to touch base with him again. And I commend you for that. It shows it shows some sort of maturity, and I appreciate that. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Would you like to talk about religion with me?
Bravo, Bart.
You can talk to Jay Robin about it.
Yeah,
Jay Robin may server mute me.
Skylar, I mean, Skylar, the writing's on the wall here. I mean, we all know why you're here. We all know that you love being embarrassed and showing the incoherency of your worldview. The only thing that's keeping you here, really, I think, is just your own hysteria, your ego, your pride, because you think that your worldview is coherent in the midst of your denial of God.
Let's talk about my worldview.
Everyone knows it. We know you can't control yourself in a conversation.
Jay Robin, you're on spot, bro. That's 100% true.
Would any of you guys actually like to talk about a topic or just talk about me this whole time?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead.
So afraid of me, these guys. They just talk trash about me. They don't talk to me about religion. It's okay. Go ahead, Darth.
Yeah, I'm back. I had somebody at my door.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm sure.
Okay, so
a good fan base, Darth. I'll give you that, man. Your fan base is solid as far as that goes. They back you 100%, bro. Good for you. You should start a YouTube channel. You'd be rich, bro. I've been telling people this. I don't know why you don't do it.
So, Darth.
Okay, so Skylar, appealing to God isn't going to help you, all right? Unless you're appealing to the God that is, who has revealed himself, the God of the Bible, okay? So,
is that a fact? Are you making a claim, or is it a claim that you're making that you can demonstrate?
I'm making a commentary. You can choose to accept or reject.
It's also okay. Well, I reject what you just said.
That's fine. Okay, we can discuss that. Now, what I'd like to know is,
can we discuss it now?
How did you go from atheism to theism a second time?
Well, I didn't. I just explained this to you. I was saying that I deeply thought I wasn't an atheist. I was agnostic. James would put atheist on modern day debate all the time.
I actually heard you on several YouTube conversations. You called yourself an atheist.
I'll just say what you say. Okay, let's just say I did call myself an atheist, just so I don't have to get in an argument with you over this. I reasoned, I thought about things. Maybe I had some kind of spiritual connection, right? But none of this is actually going to be real. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like you don't want to deal with the Bible. You don't want to deal with your God. You don't want to deal with like the claims you just made. You just go right to try and attack my worldview instead of us having a conversation.
That's simply false. You can talk about people who see me day in and day out. Every day I'm defending the Christian worldview. I'm defending the Bible. It's just not in each and every conversation do I have to unpack a defense of the Bible. But ask any of the regulars in here, and they will tell you that I regularly stand and defend the Bible.
Just not with me, though, for some reason. Let me talk. You just said.
Okay, well, first of all, you can respond in a second. You're making a sleazy statement. You say just not with you. I haven't talked with you in years because years ago you conducted yourself as a complete a-hole. Okay, so don't give me this crap. Not with you. Okay, you have been ignored for many years because of your bad behavior. Now, are you aware of the fact that there have been
or are you going to ask me a question?
Are you aware of the fact that there have been a good number of PhD atheists that have appeared on AMAs on Discord? Are you aware of that?
Can I comment on your last statement first before you ask me a question?
Are you aware that there have been a good number of PhD atheists on Discord?
I'm sure there have been, yeah.
Okay, and it's recorded on YouTube. And every opportunity that I have been given the ability to do so, I have joined in to discuss and debate the issue with these PhD atheists. Why would I be afraid of you when I have no fear of talking with less than a dozen PhD atheists?
I'll answer that question for you.
Sure.
Well, the fact that you're not doing what shows me that you're afraid of it. Okay, and the reason you're not doing it is because can I just finish my thought? I knew you didn't want me to interrupt you, so I'm trying to do my best so we have a civil conversation. Right? So the reason I don't think you want to talk to me about the Bible is I don't think you know the Bible as well as you think you do. And when I talked to you, like last time, you didn't even admit that morals are objective. You told me you don't believe morals are objective. So when I get into the actual Bible,
when did
your
I
whole
say
worldview is going to fall. I have it on my video. You can go. It's on a conversation with Darth Dawkins on my channel. There's a whole video about it.
I have said that there are some morals are objective because they are grounded in the eternal character and nature of God and imposition into the human soul, and some morals are subjectively derived. I've always maintained that position.
It's not what you said when you talked to me last time, but that's fine.
Okay,
I'm glad you got.
We're not.
Still, I know you're filibustering.
Skylar, listen.
Here you go. Here comes the fear.
Skylar, listen.
Skylar,
you really need to stop acting like an ADD child that didn't take their Ritalin. You're not going to last very long. Okay.
Of course, because you can't deal with the conversation. You just
I actually can.
Look, you're interrupting me again. How many count them? One. That's the first one.
Okay. Yeah. See, the same old obnoxious Skylar Fiction. Nothing.
I'd love to talk about a topic. Can we just talk about a topic? Yeah. I'm happy to.
Wow.
Let's go ahead. Ask me a question. I'll answer it. Okay. Let's do it.
Explain to me your God. How do you know about this God?
Self-revelation.
Where?
From God. To me.
Yeah, where?
He lets me know things. I can look at the world around me as one. I can feel it.
Okay. What is your God's characteristics and attributes?
All powerful. I don't know everything. To be truth, I don't know if you hold on, calm down. I don't get to the script real quick.
I'm the one who's calm, Skylar.
I know, but when you interrupt me, it shows that you're not calm. That's what I'm talking about. It's not the loudness of your voice; it's the interrupting.
When you were growing up, were there leaded paint chips in your house that you ate?
I don't know. Are you all alone right now in your home? Like you don't have a wife or kids right now?
No, I'm not alone.
Okay. Do your kids like you? I don't think they do.
Okay.
Okay. So now you want to go back to the topic, or we just want to keep personal attacks going?
Mm-hmm.
What personal attacks?
He just said that I eat paint chips. I mean, are you a moron?
I'm saying it tongue in cheek.
I know it's a joke. But
your whole style is belligerence here.
All you do is talk about me. All you do, we don't talk about these subjects on me. Why don't we talk about an actual subject?
This guy is so unaware.
That was an ad hominem on your part, though, Darth.
No, it
totally
wasn't.
agree.
That's totally not an ad hominem.
Absolutely was.
Yeah, please do not. Please do not interfere. Please do not.
But Darth, mute him. Mute them all, Darth. Go ahead. You know you're afraid of what they have to say. They don't agree with you. Have your minions do it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Want to talk about morality? Let's talk about topic. Let's talk about morality. Can you prove that?
I asked you.
Yeah, no. I want to ask you a question.
Okay, Skylar, we were talking about God.
I would like to ask you a question.
This is going
You're
to
not
stop.
going to let me. This is obvious. Go ahead.
Okay, you're going to be server muted. You're going to be server muted if you don't stop. Okay, you are unhinged. Okay, if you don't start acting like an adult, I will server mute you. Now,
can I ask a question?
Skylar, you said you believed in God. I asked you what your God's attributes and properties are. What are they?
I don't know them all. He hasn't revealed all of them to me.
Do you know any of your God's properties?
No, as a fact, no. I wouldn't say that. No.
Good. Then you are in the same epistemic and ontological quagmire as the atheist.
Perfect. Okay, let me ask you a question now. Can you demonstrate that moral facts exist? Can you demonstrate that moral facts exist?
I'll be glad to discuss that momentarily.
Yes. Oh, so
Okay.
we're
Now,
still not letting me talk.
Do
We're
you
still not letting me respond to anything.
Okay.
You
Skylar,
don't want a
last
conversation.
warning.
You're so full of
Last
shit.
warning. Okay.
I know you're
Skylar.
terrified.
No, actually, I'm not. I debate
Why
a
don't you
wide
let me
range
talk?
of
If you're
people.
so comfortable with your opinion, why won't you let me talk?
Okay. My patience is very quickly running out with you. Now, so are you saying then you do not know what the attributes and properties of your God is?
I'm saying I couldn't demonstrate them to you.
Okay, so the point is, so then your belief in your God's attributes, they're arbitrary?
No. I'm not going to answer any more questions unless you answer one of my questions. I just won't respond.
We are talking about your God. We were talking about
no. I was asking about you and how you don't demonstrate claims, and then you switched it to my God.
Before we switch to your question to me, let's make it clear that you are admitting that you know nothing about your God's character or nature. Is that correct?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what I originally came in here. I know you.
I know.
Stop me. You can't let me talk for more than a second.
Okay. Last warning, Skylar. Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to talk to me, just kick me. It's fine. You go eat a bag of dicks. I don't give a shit.
Skylar.
You're the coward, man.
Okay. Yeah, doing your shtick. You see, this is why you were on the no talk
non-topic.
list for so many years.
Because
okay?
I mean, how many dicks do you suck?
By the way, off topic though. Remember how you contacted me multiple times to come on your show and talk with
you
Dr.
messaged
Josh
me.
Bowen?
No, you messaged me yesterday to talk shit. I can show you. I have pictures of the dialogue. No, I'm not going to hold on a second.
Okay,
no.
Listen to me. I don't want to have to server mute you, okay?
I know. Yes, you do. Yes, you do want to server mute me.
Did you or did you not in the past contact me at least twice to come on your show and dialogue and interact with Dr. Josh Bowen?
I responded to you twice when you contacted me first.
Okay, all right. So now you're lying. We're done. Have a nice day.
I could show pictures of it. I have pictures, bro. You want to? I have literal pictures. Would you like to see them? I could post them. You started yesterday by talking shit about Dr. Josh. You literally messaged me to talk shit about Dr. Josh and tell him how he's afraid to talk to you and all I did was offer for you to come on my show. And then you messaged me on Twitter referencing Dr. Josh.
Okay, so we're done. Skylar hasn't changed.
Skylar won that one, in my opinion.
And
Skylar sounds like a petulant child.
How in your opinion did he win?
I am not someone who's in here often, so I'm kind of a neutral perspective. And just listening, you did continue to interrupt him. In my opinion, you did shift the blame. You did not let him speak. You continued to interrupt him with ad hominem attacks, derailing the argument. His points were valid. His points and his complaints, in my unsolicited opinion, granted, was valid. And that is just a neutral third-party opinion. I don't think y'all handled this like adults. You were criticizing him for being a child, and I think you acted like an adolescent, sir.
How long have you and Skylar been in a relationship?
I've never.
You did the same thing to her that you were doing to him. That's an ad hominem, bro.
Yeah.
That's
now,
an ad hominem.
That's not.
Content to your argument. You're just attacking a person.
Ask anybody in here if they've ever seen me speak in here. Has anyone in here seen me speak?
That's not an ad hominem. It's a tongue-in-cheek
remark. Derailing the argument, sir.
Are you an atheist?
No.
You're a theist?
Does it matter? I was just wanting to make my point. I'm not gonna. I have no interest in getting into a discussion with you because I don't think I'm capable of having one.
Have a nice day.
Bye.